Greetings everyone, and Great here with another HPR's 4 replay. So on bottom right side is the blue Chinese have mYi.Anotand. On top left side is the sign Jeanne d'Arc, who have ShtoprrrrTV. Of course, Chinese do not get improved berries, but both his berry deposits and his deer deposits spawn in this direction, so a lot of food is left. Additionally, his tree deposits spawn behind them, which actually means a lot less natural cover from the build walls. It does have more gold in front of the tree deposit there, but also small gold behind the tree deposit. More gold in the center in front of the deer, as well as boar. So overall, I think blues should have leftward expansion direction, but it'll be an open ground. Not like he can change that with any other expansion direction. There's expansion direction that would be good for collective resources. Jeanne d'Arc does have his tree deposit here, so does have a safe bit of natural foliage. Deer and boar spawn leftwards. A lot of small tree deposits surrounding boar. Imperial Academy now is being built. Also got a gold and stone deposit here. I think it tells it to be placed perfectly in between that. Little Academy being built. My eye some early Royal Knights versus some early Imperial officials. Of course, with the mill, while it doesn't help out with collection rates, it does help out with just collecting taxes. Blue does find a good number of sheeple. More sheep have been found. In School Cavalry is still being built, so the fact that blue, or cyan, I should say, since they're both technically a blue color, is only building 2 villages on it, taking her sweet time to build it. She may not really be on the aggression. She may be on for a fast castle, Jeanne d'Arc. Where is Jeanne d'Arc here? Yep, there's Jeanne d'Arc. Extended build time may result in her to get a level up sooner. She does need a little bit more time. And we do have a Royal Knight being put on the field. Mayo was mistaken in not going for some aggression. Jeanne d'Arc's almost complete. My apologies. Local doggo demands headpats. Jeanne d'Arc can almost level up. She can now level up. Survival technique is now complete. She went for the Huntress variant. I mean, she will be effective versus light melee, like any other archer. And I do like the divine, what's it called, divine arrow better than I do like the holy wrath. Because later on, you get basically some really nice capabilities with it. Early on, the initial one, holy wrath is probably a little better. But later on, the arrow is very nice. Chinese player has gone for Sung Dynasty, and we also got the professional scouts being researched. So looks like Blue may try to steal this deer deposit. Does not focus fire there, so the villagers do stay alive. You may want to go for earlier textiles. You also may want to eye for some spearmen. 4 does go down. Professional scouts, he only has 1 scout in the field as well. Doesn't have a stable just yet either. Going for some basic walls there. I noticed as well when he initially ordered the seek shelter ability, some of them went around the other side, so if he gets raided again, he needs to mainly move them over here, then hit seek shelter. And blues or sign will be trying to get that deer deposit. And it looks like blue's just trying to get these deer deposits. He does not want to venture outside his base, so he's just trying to turtle up. He is going for additional scouts now. He sees all these Royal Knights. This Royal Knight does find his way forward. When the Imperial officials get stabbed, he needs to focus on the regular villagers, not the Imperial official. Shanks that Royal Knight quite nicely. Imperial officials have 75 health, so you can't two-shot them like the unupgraded villagers. So I think going with Pure Official was a bad idea. It's easier to pick off a villager. As much as the Pure Official is definitely a high value target, it's not really a feasible target, if that makes any sort of sense. No Divine Arrow. Good Divine Restoration there. Those drops the carcass there. Nice charge way forward. Divine Arrow onto the Scout. Which, since I would say that's probably a bit of a waste, but the fact that he's gone for Professional Scouts is not really a waste. Out of barracks on the field, needs to get the Hardened Spearman research and some actual Spearmen deployed on the field. Does take out Villager there, very nice. Chinese player has enough gold to age up, needs more food, a lot more food. Takes out that couple Royal Knights. All the Royal Knights have gone down. Just regular Spearmen at the moment, no Hardened Spearmen. Oh, looks like does got one of the villagers there. Jeanne d'Arc was actually mistargeted. She actually killed off a sheep there because I saw +0 experience. So there was a mistarget there, and curious how her experience is coming along. Very far from leveling up. Blue's not going to try to take a swipe at this deer. There's a lot of exposed deer carcasses, or not deer carcasses, the opposite of carcass. Living deer. Scout down. Still plenty of deer over there. I wonder what happens if you pick up the deer carcass with a scout that's already been partially touched. Would it? That was some weird. What happens if? I'm assuming it goes to a hold action, a garrison action, with the deer carcass in back, and it acts as a passenger of, if you will. So I know Heroes 2 modding, and I can translate that sort of similar way how the Bread Carrier treats its crew models, or it could be simple, just a garrison, just exposed, if it technically has a weapon, could potentially fire, but that's simply not the case. It's just a carcass entity. A blue will steal around a deer, which is very nice. This deer, only a handful of villagers putting up resources from it. Jeanne d'Arc and a Royal Knight almost goes down. Jeanne d'Arc has aged up, has deployed out the Guild Hall for economic advantages. It could have been better to go for the Royal Institute for the non-economic advantages. Try to grab the deer carcass and run. Does see a charge there, needs to drop the deer carcass. And here comes Spearman. Gets an excellent spear brace there. Does connect avoidance charge. And does bring the deer home. Not the bacon home, just the deer. Venison. Does cut off that stupid question. Can you pick up a deer carcass if villagers are actually collecting from it? I would assume yes. I don't know if that caused any bugs. Will villagers try to collect the deer carcass on the back of the scout? And the Spearman does go down. Does manage to take out that Royal Knight at the last moment. Both players age on up. With Astronomical Clock Tower is a pretty safe assumption. Spearman now trying to take out those villagers. 101 and 246 food.
Pas de besoin de fait.
Because I've been captured by Jeanne d'Arc. Boar is being collected on up. The boar is almost entirely consumed. It was very delicious. Now I've got a veteran Royal Knight deployed in the field to support the villagers. Gets a good hit there. Spearman does go down, because the next Spearman will go down. Because I've been decaptured by a Lancer. Got some Spearmen here. Does take out a villager. If Jeanne d'Arc loses some villagers, Chinese player does have a village advantage. One part thanks to Song Dynasty, the second part due to, well, I suppose secondly Science got off more village opponents, so Song Dynasty is being very useful. And Jeanne d'Arc does not get a faster village production like regular French. Lancer received a bit of damage there. More Spearmen being brought over here, more Lancers. We've got a relatively unusual composition of Lancer Spearmen for the Chinese. Jeanne d'Arc does have a good number of Royal Knights, some Archers, and also going for now Arbalists. And there are some deer carcasses he could claim. Not much food left on them, but they're still edible, I think. Villager does not go down there. Let's buy some more of these villagers now. And the Royal Knights are going to be charged on in. Lancers could turn around and deal with those Royal Knights, but just trying to go for more villagers. Takes out the... all the Lancers are severely wounded. Another Lancer does go down. Another good Divine Arrow there. Last Lancer will escape on out of there. And he will pick up the deer car cover. Nope, that's not what I saw. I don't know why I thought I saw scouts pull back some deer. Got a monk here picking up some relic. Jeanne d'Arc has now leveled up. Wonder if she went side, probably champions. No, she went for riders ready, so she has access to Jeanne's riders. A anti-crossbowman variant, which I don't know if that provides bonus damage for Zunschnus. I would assume yes, but don't quote me on that. Nice little wool there. Does not get a conversion. Good number of lances in the region. And these Royal Knights. Does try to stop and engage next to that stone deposit, causing issues with pathing, severe issues. And one of the Lancers did, or two Lancers, no, just one Lancer went down for those Royal Knights. Large numbers of Lancers are very wounded, so you may want to fall back, get some healing. That monk has claimed their relic. Jeanne's riders push way forward. They have a staggering 6 range armor, inherent range armor. They do also have the +7 versus crossbowmen, as well as +10 versus siege. It also looks like they have a charge attack. It's statistically the same, looks like. Lancers trying to find another opportunity to escape. These Lancers may find these villagers. Only mostly archers right there. Now it's time for Divine Arrows. Lancers were already pretty wounded, so they're getting ripped apart very quickly. Divine Restoration does get cast. Blue's overall doing quite a good job. Has a high destroyer value and killed off more villagers. Has a very good villager lead at the moment. Now has triple town center on the field as well. Jeanne d'Arc does have this trading post, well, being walled in, although most of these walls were interrupted. If she can wall those in, maybe she could eye for a handful of traders to get at least another villager queue going. Horror Knights engaging these villagers. Spearmen now advancing with a bit of damage. The Jeanne's Riders are still alive. They're right here, a little bit on the wounded side. Do cost 200 resources, mostly entirely made out of food. We're gonna do get some good damage there. Let's keep will be built. And all the Jeanne's Riders do go down. Don't see any real reason why to plot more, though Chinese players are getting a good number of crossbowmen. Right now, though, the Spearmen are just generally the Jeanne d'Arc's issue. More archers wouldn't be half bad. Not going for Arbaletiers, though they will be with Gambersons. They're very effective versus the Spearmen. Village not being built, as well as an outpost. Over here, Spearmen engaging, get some good damage on those Jeanne's Riders. Like another round deployed by Jeanne. Good damage there on those horsemen, or riders. Small force there, led by Jeanne. Big site is being captured up. And it looks like Blue's going eye for the Red Palace right there. That'll provide some protection to the sacred site. Will definitely allow them to lock down to the 2 gold deposits here. So the gold will be secured for the near future. Blue, however, has gotten this gold deposit, the large one, has a small one walled in. This one here can still be contested by other players. Overall, looks like Blue has better field control. Both players have killed off some number of villagers, but Blue has a staggering 103 villagers versus opponents just 53. So Blue has double the villagers, which is not good for Cyan. Nice about the Red Palace, though. It does act as keep, providing the keep or reduction aura. But then again, no, that's just regular French, not Jeanne d'Arc. I get those two mixed up. Command equipment has been researched. Local Doggo demands head pats. And we got this scout trying to break his way through. Got a handful of villagers onto the berries, just trying to collect it up. Pro Knights moving around. Got this keep here. Blue almost has enough resource to age on up. And now the Great House is being built. See, it's being built right there. A very defensive position. Crossbow move around, trying to find an opportunity to engage these forces. Emerson's now being researched as well as the Elite Royal Knight. More range armor as well. Nice fire trying to post some hand cannoneers or a single hand cannoneer. Crossbow for defense. Spearmen now advancing with some palace guards behind them. Scout taking severe damage. I thought that was nice. We're going to get ripped apart, but they do not. That wall does get ripped apart. Royal Knights moving around. I'm starting getting pitched. They do get aggroed by the keep. Some of these villagers here could go down. But we do have a number of these spearmen pushing way forward into his opponent's base, but they can rip the fire by all those archers. They are better archers, but he may not go for elite archers. Probably will go for elite arbaletiers though. Going for elite gold mining research. That spearman will go on down. These knights trying to find another opportunity to engage. A villager may have went down there. Although it actually looks like a monk to me. Knight does go or see some damage there. Village trying to eye for a university here. Got a additional town centers deployed by Cyan now to catch up with the village production. Blue may have built too many villagers, while Cyan of course still needs plenty more. And all those spearmen just getting ripped apart, giving Jeanne d'Arc much experience. Right now, Jeanne d'Arc is nowhere near leveling up. Oscar trying to torch down that wall so now. Blue's trying to eye for pyrotechnics and some boiling oil. And he has stolen the last relic that was within Cyan's borders. And I do have a landmark here, the Imperial Palace. Whoops, I hit my microphone. Which will give him the Yuan dynasty, which he does not need the Song dynasty's faster village production right now. He needs to lose some villages, in my opinion. So Blue could side for a bit more eco, the higher villagers to get his more advanced research going. Fast tries maybe even squeeze out the Spirit Way. Blue's throwing away a lot of units, which does free some population space for other units. They already have pop capped. Even though he just threw away an entire army right there. At least what passive armor already had. Crossbow and hand cannoneer push way forward. Of course, the Red Palace does provide town zones to Arbalest in placement. Crossbowmen push way forward. Some of these other crossbows are firing away. Divine Arrow was cast there. These crossbows are going to get ripped apart. Just once again being thrown away. Elite army tactics now on the way for the Chinese player. And of course the Yuan dynasty, his units do move faster. Those palace guards move almost as fast as opponents or Royal Knights. Of course these crossbows will not go anywhere time soon. Just to the grave. More spearmen are moving around. Down here, looks like some villagers or something went down there. Looks like more spearmen or something. Another spearman hit squad moving around. Palace Guard engaging some force over here, gains good damage. Their Palace Guard moving at 1.58. Jeanne's Riders, of course, move at regular horseman speed, while Royal Knights move at 1.62. And those units get cleaned on up. I have no idea what the Chinese player is doing at the moment. He has a military force of 7 on the field. Also floating a lot of resources, so I have no idea what's going on. Not a pod cap, not doing anything. Sorry, what's going on? He's doing something. Yep, I'm not sure what he was doing. He's not building any military force either. He has a massive stockpile of units. I have no idea what Blue is doing. A lot. There's 2 outposts here. Both of them unupgraded. Let's try and seize the resource on the map. He has enough resources of a Spirit Way. He's going for the extra materials right now. He needs a lot more stone before getting out a Wonder. A Wonder does cost. I can't click on it because it's behind the UI. Because the caster UI pushes everything over to the right by this block amount. That one does go down. Going for Ancient Things. He has just so much resource. I have no idea what he's doing. We do now have the merchant guilds being researched. He's starting to go on down. Now he has queued up 21 hand cannoneers, which will put him pop cap, but the problem is he still has 167 villagers, so he can only support 33 military units. One has 85 fielded, so he needs to lose some villagers. And Cannoneer is firing away, does pick up those knights. Picks up a relic. I'm not sure why he picked up a relic. Does he have some pagodas? Yep, we got some pagodas here. Deletes a large round of villagers, so he's down to 132. Hand Cannoneer is getting a little bit too close. Well, he does report those Royal Knights. Of course, with pyrotechnics, they have pretty good range. Bronze Riders getting ripped apart by those hand cannoneers. Right now, Red's arm is most of the prize of those Arbaletiers. And Blue's also building some more infrastructure here, going for a large number of hand cannoneers. Maybe Grenadiers be useful against Arbaletiers, I'm not sure. Both players just sort of just dancing around the time frame. Blue does have, of course, most of the gold on the map. Blue is, or Science now trying to get out a good number of traders. They're providing 44 gold per trip. It's not great, but they do offer a decent trickle of gold now. Monk goes down. Are we going to see a Wonder deployed up with Blue? You have to buy a lot of stone. There's also still a good amount of stone here. Incendiary arrows not being researched by Cyan. Transport's going for a good number of hand cannoneers. Outfielders do have 5 range. They can actually get +1 range for the deploy passive as +5 range armor. So they get up to a total of 8 range armor. Which basically absorb the chemistry damage effect. So they'll still be inferior to the hand cannoneers. They will have less health. A little bit of higher range with passive enabled. Or the passive active. Some pretty good damage there from that Red Palace. Blue's now push way forward. Got a massive number of Palace Guard queued on up. With Yuan Dynasty, they can rapidly reinforce the front line. Villagers migrating somewhere. Villager's still there. Nest of bees hit the mining camp. Villager's charging forward. He's just using it as a meat shield right now. All those villagers did not last so too long. Arbalest charging forward. He needs to activate the passive. Will greatly increase their durability and, of course, give them more range. Jeanne Arc does go down there. Has a good number of horsemen, veteran horsemen. Elite horsemen research on the way. Doesn't have royal bloodlines. Okay, royal bloodlines not getting that has probably been an oversight. Has 4,000 gold. He needs to withdraw that gold. Guildhall providing resources only matters if he actually withdraws it. And he needs that 4,000 gold. He's pretty much out of gold at the moment. Blue has now sacked a whole bunch of villagers down to 37 villagers. He's claimed all the gold on the map. He may want to get another queue of villagers going from his town centers, but that will of course allow him to follow in all these units to get a very inflated army. He has a large amount of resources in reserve, at least food and wood. He's pretty much out of gold at the moment. Does have some good passive gold income from the relics. And there's no more gold left on the map, so you could try getting some more traders. Blue's pushing forward, takes out numbers of landmarks. So far, just 2. School cavalry's probably going down. That'll be landmark number 3. And the guild hall has been withdrawn, was under fire. And Cyan does actually back of the game. Is Angrade saying, "Thank you for watching," and on to the next replay.